Now, as we always say, there's no break for Central without entertainment. Now, unfortunately, this weekend, it started off with some sad news for many South Africans as well, because continuously, condolences message continued to pour out to late rapper Costa Titch. Now, while this, of course, was rather surprising for many people, I was hoping that it was some joke after seeing the video of him on stage. But indeed, his family members did put out a statement the following day, Sunday yesterday.
Unfortunately, that's the update as regards Costa Titch. News hit social media about his death. He was performing on stage, slumped the first time, was picked up, and in less than 5 seconds, he slumped the second time. And the reports had it that he had officially died. He died at the age of 28. His family have requested time to be able to grieve his passing. It's a very sad time for the people of South Africa, for the continent as a whole, as his music has had great impact, not just in South Africa, but in the world in general. We'd also like to urge that this not be a time for people to try to join news as regards what might have been the cause of his death. Family of the late Big Flexer crooner Constantinos Sobanoglu confirmed the news in a written statement to all his fans. A portion of their statement read, and I quote, "It is with deep pain that we find ourselves having to acknowledge his passing at this time. We're thankful for those emergency responders and all those present in his last hours. Although many have circulated rumors of the cause of the 28-year-old star's death, the written statement posted to his over 600,000 followers didn't disclose that information. Footage circulating on social media appeared to show Costa Titch fall over on stage before being lifted up by someone beside him. He then gets up for several seconds before apparently collapsing. With his mega hit songs Big Flexer recently getting a remix with international sensation Akon, many fans were looking forward seeing more results from his partnership with Akon and Convict Culture. He had worked with several big names across the African continent, from Tanzania's Diamond Platnumz to Nigerian rapper YC to even Maven Records' Crayon. Unfortunately, it's another loss for South Africans just barely a month after the passing of rapper aka who was also really good friends with Costa Titch. Our hearts and our prayers go out to their families. There was a video of the both of them playing together, and the video hit the social media space, and it was just really sad to see what's happening. Sam Dandy, I'd also like to maybe find out if you've been seeing, people sharing their thoughts, unfortunately, about the passing of Costa. There's been some back and forth between Kidawaya and Dio to the TUN. Kidawaya sharing thoughts on why he thinks that artist managers should do better to ensure that they protect their stars in terms of, I don't want to quote him out of context because we don't have the video, but the inference was that they need to do better to ensure that they're not on substance. They manage their substance control or use of substances. Rather. I don't know if you saw those videos and your thoughts on this. It's just really unfortunate. I would say that sometimes it's poor timing to have certain conversations.
I agree with you because, like you said, the family barely put out a statement at that time. And of course, people are still wondering what exactly happened. Some people said it was drugs. Some people said, of course, a cardiac arrest. But you know how social media is. You never know. And are we waiting for the family members to confirm these? Maybe we are. But it was just insensitive to have this conversation around that time, especially around drugs. Because this was a man who was performing on stage, who was known to be dancing. And it could be anything from, in fact, the crowds to the smoke machines on that stage. It could be anything. So to assume that it was drugs, I don't know. That's like shooting down your own because we're all African. So to say that, I don't know. It's a little troubling for me. But of course, this is not to say that artist managers should not, of course, make sure to watch them, make sure that they are safe, make sure that they're in best behavior, in good health. Because of course, this is the music that we all enjoy, and at the same time, this is how the managers themselves make their money. So it's just rather unfortunate, just like you have said.
Timing.
And,
whilst the conversation is not a bad one, or the idea might not be bad, it's about the timing. I don't think that it was the right timing to start making comments, and people should just allow people grieve. Anyway, talk to us. What else is happening in the entertainment space?